We also want to go to Maryville, where the storm has forced the ramp from US 30 west to southbound I-65 to close. Chris was just talking about the conditions on I-65. Now the ramp is covered with ice, so police had to shut it down. And here's what we saw out there. There was a semi, a car, and a van stuck on the ramp. 2 semis there. My goodness. One man we spoke to who was trying to help people who were stuck says the roads were just not ready for the storm.
There's people in the ditch everywhere. You know, roads don't seem to be, they didn't seem to really prepare the roads for what came last night, so now people are reaping the benefits of it.
Yeah, that was certainly a trouble spot, folks. Let's go now to the northern suburbs and Lake County, Illinois, where our Jackie Kostek has been all morning long for us. Jackie, what's the latest from there?
Ladies, good morning to you once again. Well, what a difference an hour makes, because about an hour ago I was getting smacked in the face by heavy, wet, sideways snow. Now I am literally squinting into the sun because blue skies have emerged from the clouds where that lake effect snow was falling just about an hour ago. And we do have about 3.5 to 4 inches of snow that have accumulated here in the Mundelein area. You can see the roads right now. They're doing just fine. We're seeing cars making their way. Schools are on time in this area as well, but definitely wet pavement. We're dealing with some slush, some big puddles near the curbs of the roads, but the cars are moving just fine. So that is good news here. And it is exactly like Laura and Kylie have been mentioning all morning. We saw the very localized snowstorm hitting us. So we went from Buffalo Grove a little bit earlier this morning, where really no snow was falling, or it was falling very lightly, to Mundelein, where it was falling very heavily, but it came and went within about a half an hour, 45 minutes. Ladies, back to you.
All right, Jackie, thank you so much. It certainly was a tough morning drive for people on Chicago's north side. It was near whiteout conditions here. This isn't Rogers Park, not something you want to be walking in either. Chicago plows trying to clear away the snow early this morning. We also spotted crews in northwest Indiana trying to make the streets safer there. This is where snow totals at this point we know hit double digits.
Yeah, Lauren Victory is live right now in northwest Indiana, where I know, Lauren, a lot of people like the snow, but we talked to officials there who said they kind of wish they had less snow for the first snow, just to kind of get used to everything.
Yeah, I don't blame them. Even I couldn't find my proper snow hat this morning. Is anybody really ready in early November? I did get a chance to borrow a ruler from some lovely Hammond residents where we are now. I checked the snow totals here, about 4.5 inches. Wanted to give you a look at what the side streets look like, because the main roads are doing okay, but the side streets, look, you still have some snow cover here. It's getting crunchy, and there's some areas that are pretty slippery, sort of icy. We know that those snow plows, as you mentioned, were out before sunrise. Our cameras actually caught a brigade of them making their way down Cabela Drive off of Indianapolis Boulevard in Hammond around 5 a.m. Now you can actually track road condition from a plow's point of view thanks to Indiana's Department of Transportation. Photos posted earlier this morning give us a glimpse at what drivers were and still are facing further south of the highway in Highland and Schererville, Indiana. The intersections along Route 41 are still looking very slippery, even with constant salting and plowing. Lots of schools in the area are physically closed, but students need to do e-learning. We found one family who got outside before it was time to log on for class. They bundled up for some fun at Dowling Park.
It's just so rare that we get a good snow like this, so we wanted to really take advantage and have that time to, you know, wake up nice and early, make sure we're the first ones here, get the fresh powder. So.
Back out here live, we have some more friends that have joined that family going down this sledding hill. It's nice to see at least some people having fun, because further down the road, I don't know if you can hear, but there's a guy out there with his snowplow doing what he's got to do. We're going to send it over to Darius, who's in the city, getting a look at conditions there.
Hey there, Lauren. From northwest Indiana to the Chicago Loop right now, we are along Monroe and DuSable Lakeshore Drive, and I can tell you that snow that Laura has been talking about, and Kylie as well, it has started to pick back up again. We're trying to watch to see if it is accumulating. However, it is coming down. We just saw 4 plows in formation starting to make their way through we started to see 4 plows starting to make their way along Lakeshore Drive. Excuse me, I was hearing some stuff coming from the control room in my ear. those plows were moving north along Lakeshore Drive, putting down salt. As you can see, there are plenty of people along DuSable Lakeshore Drive right now trying to go ahead and get moving with their morning commute. That's the latest here in the Loop this morning. I'm Darius Johnson. Back to you.
All right, Darius, thank you. We appreciate that update there as we start to see the snow here, even in downtown.
It comes in waves, as Laura and Kylie have been telling us this morning. And the city of Chicago has activated its snow fleet to deal with today's weather. We spotted some snow plows and salt trucks out overnight. The city says 250 salt spreaders were deployed last night into today. And as usual, the priority will be cleaning up the main roads like where Darius was, DuSable Lakeshore Drive first. But remember, you can keep track of their progress online at chicagoshovels.org.